Man, that shit's thin. Damn, that shit's thin. We're just scuffing it. This is just gonna be a scuffing shoot. That's all this is gonna be. I'm scuffing it with 400. That's all we're gonna do. Scuff and shoot. If I had some comic, I'd do it wet, but I don't have no comic. If I had some scuffing clean, I'd do it with some scuffing clean. But I honestly don't want it to get wet. I mean, I'll wash it off when I wash it. I wiped it down with wax and grease remover, but I wiped it down with wax and grease remover first, then we started sanding. I was using a taco with 400, but look, that's already bare metal right there. I mean, this is 400. I was actually using, I might go on to 600, but 600 is a little too fine for what I'm gonna put on it. It needs to be 400. I'm not epoxying it, I'm not sealing it. What's up, two stroke? 400, same thing. I'm not sealing it, I'm not epoxying it. Ease up. I don't wear gloves. I don't wear gloves. Wax and grease remover to get it. Wax and grease remover to get it. I ain't putting no gloves. Ooh, look out now. Oh yeah, AMD, yeah, it's thin. I mean, right there, it just cut right through it. Again, on this project, I'm not epoxying it, I'm not sealing it, I'm not doing anything. I'm just scuffing, shooting it. That's what they want, that's what they're gonna get. I mean, well, I say that's what they said, just scuff and shoot it. So. No body work, nothing. Just scuff and shoot it. I'm actually doing this for a friend, honestly. So, and the reason why I'm doing it for them is because they don't have time to do it and do everything else they're doing. And the paint that I'm putting on this, it's okay. So if I got a little bit of bare metal showing right there, it ain't gonna matter anyway, because what I'm putting on it, it's gonna seal it up. But I'm gonna make it nice. I'm gonna make it nice for them. And technically, you don't even have to sand it. According to the PPG book, you don't even have to sand this E-coat. You don't even have to sand it. Wipe it down with wax and grease remover and spray it. Now, if I was doing this hood for a client, I would strip every bit of this E-coat off. I would take every bit of it off at 80 grit. Every bit of it. All the E-coat would come off. Absolutely all of it would come off. Then I would 2K epoxy it. Then I would block it. Do any body work I need to do. 2K epoxy it. Block it again. Water sand it at 400. Seal it. Base it. Clear it. Cut and buff it. But it ain't that type of party. It ain't that type of party. It ain't that type of party. So I'm gonna scuff it. I wiped it down with wax and grease remover. I'm gonna scuff it. I'm gonna wipe it down with wax and grease remover. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna sand the bottom of it. I'm gonna wipe it down with wax and grease remover, scuff the bottom, wipe it down with wax and grease remover, put it in the booth, paint the top of the hood, paint it, put 3 coats on it, let it dry for 3 or 4 days, maybe longer, and then hang it, probably hang it, instead of flipping it upside down and letting it set on itself. Even though it's green, it might imprint it. So I'm gonna paint the top. You know what? I might just hang it and paint it all together at one time. I might just hang it and paint the top and the bottom all at one time and be done with it. That's probably what we're gonna do. Probably just hang it and paint it. Probably just hang it up, paint the top and the bottom all at one time, and not have to worry about taping nothing up. Because if I paint the top, let it dry, then turn it over, I gotta tape it up and paint it. So I'm just gonna scuff it really good, wipe it down with wax and grease remover, hang it on the rack, let it dry, wipe it down really good, mix up the paint, shoot it. Paint the top and the bottom all at one time. No, I don't do rattle can. No, I already did a video on fixing a dent. What's up, cars? Hey, I did a video in the past fixing a dent. Just go back and find it and watch it. And somebody's gonna probably say, well, why don't you DA it? Well, I could DA it, but a DA makes swirls and it'll make chatter marks. It'll make chatter marks. So I'm not DAing it. I normally don't do scuff and shoots, but this is for a friend, and they didn't ask me to paint it. I invited myself to paint it to help them. And they said, man, can't do that, the hood will look better. The hood will look better than the rest of the truck. I said, well, I'll do the best I can to make it have orange peel in it. So. I drove an hour and a half in the pouring rain. Drove an hour and a half in the pouring rain. And went and got it. Like I said, they didn't ask me to. I invited myself. So, because I know they're trying to get some stuff done. And they're running out of time. Because they got a lot of other stuff to do. So, if it was summertime, I'd paint this summer gun tonight. But it ain't summertime. But we got warmer weather coming Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if I get everything done, get it hung on the rack, wipe it down, let it set. Wednesday, while I'm spraying in the 61 box truck, I can go down there and spray it. So in between flash coats on that, I can be spraying that. And while that's waiting on the flash coat, I could be spraying that. I can tag team. He's just trying to get some money. Who's trying to get some money? Who the hell trying to get some money? Who the hell's trying to get some money? I'm trying to get no money. I just said I'm doing it for a friend. I'm doing it for a friend, a real good friend. If I consider you a friend, I don't need your money. They supplied the material, they supplied the hood. That's what friends do, man. They take care of each other. Like I said, it's not a typical paint job that I normally do. If you want to see some of the typical stuff I do, go look at some of the videos I posted this week painting the black parts for the 68 C10. But sometimes every party ain't that type of party. Sometimes every party is not a black tie event. And I normally don't post stuff like this or video stuff like this, but I hadn't went live in a day or two, so I figured I'd get some content. Since I've been accused of sending subliminal messages, what's up, Bill? What's up, Mike? So I'm gonna scuff the top. I didn't wipe it down with wax and grease remover. I'm gonna scuff the top, I'm gonna scuff the bottom, I'm gonna wipe it down, I'm gonna hang it on the rack. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we're supposed to have some 70-degree weather. I'm gonna paint the top and the bottom all one shot. I'm gonna paint it and be done with it. Then we're gonna let it hang for a little bit. Let it cure out and dry, because it ain't no hurry. And then tell my friend it's ready for him. And it'll be ready for them to put on the truck. This is for a 73 to 87 square body, 2-inch cowl from Autometal Direct. Somebody's probably gonna say, why ain't you DA-ing it? Well, I done told you. A DA puts little ditch marks in it. And I don't like DA and stuff. So. Yes, this is factory. And see, technically, you don't even have to sand the factory coat. Technically, in the book, it says you don't even have to sand it. Just wipe it down with wax and grease remover and spray it. But I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. Now, normally I would strip every bit of this off with 80 grit. I would take every bit of this off with 80 grit, put 2K epoxy down, block the 280, block the 2K epoxy with 180 or 150, do any body work that I needed to see, but it's a brand new hood, so it shouldn't need no body work. It looks really, really good. I don't see no dents or dings or nothing in it. It looks really good. So technically, if I was doing this for a paying client, I would strip it all the way down to bare bones, to put 2K epoxy down, block it with 180, do whatever I needed to do with it, put some high build on it, block it again, block it with 400, seal it, or block it with 400 wet, seal it, put 3 coats of base, put about 6 coats of clear on it, maybe 7 coats, and then cut and buff it. But it ain't that type of party. And I respect that. So, like I say, I'm just helping a friend out. I'm helping a friend out to meet their deadline. Or not their deadline. I'm helping a friend meet their objectives so they can get somewhere where they want to get with this brand new hood. Because they got a lot of other stuff going on. And they didn't ask me to do this, because they ain't that type of person. They didn't ask me. I self-invited. And I went and got it. I honestly went and got the hood, and they wasn't even at home. I knew where the hood was at. I knew where the paint was at. I rung the doorbell, let them get my face on the daggone bell, the doorbell camera. Snatched it. Booked it. Hooked and booked. And it was pouring rain today too, buddy. It was raining. It was doing some rain. It was doing some rain. Like I said, I'm gonna scuff it really good. If I had some Comic or Scuff and Clean, I would do it with Scuff and Clean wet with a water hose. But I ain't trying to do all that right now. If I knew how to put some stencil graphic work in this paint that I'm spraying on, I mean, I know the paint, but I don't know what I can get away with it. I don't know what I can get away with this paint. You know what I mean? But if I knew how to get away with it, I would actually paint something on the cowl. I would cut out some stencils, and I would airbrush something on the cowl and give it back to them. And it'd have something wrote on the cowl, like Big Block for Life or something, or Big Block, or 454, big block or something. But I don't know how this paint will act. Like I said, I don't know how this paint will act after I paint it and then come back and put a stencil on it and then airbrush something on it. I don't know if it will crawl off. I don't know if it would crawl off. My luck, it probably would, because I'm not familiar. Well, I mean, I'm familiar with the paint, but I've never done what I'm doing with it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let me catch up on it. What's up, everybody? Like I said, I'll catch up on the chat here in a second. Yeah, I might have to do some research. On this type of paint that I'm gonna spray on this, and see if I can recoat it after the fact, and not get in trouble, and put something right here. Put a small stencil right here. Big block. Big block. 454. Put it on there, big block. And surprise them. And they're like, what? What is that? I don't know. And you might be able to just recoat over this paint. It might stay, pliable after a little bit. I don't know. Now, technically, you don't even have to sand this E-coat. According to the beat sheets, you don't even have to sand this E-coat. You can just wipe it down really good with wax and grease remover and spray it. But I don't trust it. So I'm just hitting it with some 400. Some 400. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. This is not normal. This is not normal operations over here. This is a paint job on a budget. So. This is probably going to be one of the fastest paint jobs I've ever done, honestly. Probably going to be one of the fastest paint jobs I've actually done, honestly. Nice and scratchy. Oh, I don't offer budget paint jobs. This is for this is for a dear friend of mine. They don't have time to do it. They don't have time to do it because they got other stuff they're doing. Like I said, they don't have time. They don't have time to do it, and they didn't even, honestly, they didn't even ask. You can use a Dynabraid 316 with a middle soft pad. You talking about with an interface pad and a Scotch-Brite and that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do that too. I can do that too. Yeah, I can hit it with an interface pad. I can do that. But then you wouldn't be able to hear me talk. I'm just about done. I can scuff the whole thing about as fast as you can do it with a DA. I mean, if I wasn't on camera, I could have this thing probably scuffed in less than 10 minutes. But normally I would strip this thing down to bare metal because I don't like E-coat. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like E-coat. But it ain't that type of party. It ain't that type of party. It ain't that type of party. And that's okay. I respect that. I respect that. And I ain't sending out no subliminal messages. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. If I'm going to call you out, I'm going to call you out. I ain't got no subliminal messages. I will say this. If the shoe fits, lace that bitch up. You heard me. Lace that bitch up. I will say this, it's funny how everybody wanted to ride old JG's coattail when I was okay, but just as soon as I flutter the flutter and I don't agree with what goes on, they ain't no more. I'm the villain. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, I'm going to say it. Hey, classic car guy. Classic car guy. Classic car guy. I do believe if we could go back to one of Tulu's lives, not too few months ago, I believe you was kind of campaigning for everybody to get behind JG and invest in JG so not to push JG, but so you could ride in the same school bus with JG so you could get to places. Because I do believe that you ruffled a lot of feathers when you said that. So since there's been a lot of subliminal messages thrown out there, I'm just going to call it for what it is. I do believe, Classic Car Guy, that you did try to advocate everybody in the group to get behind JG and invest in JG so JG can take us to SEMA, dog. Because, man, we ain't never been to SEMA, dog. And JG can open doors and get us into SEMA because we ain't never been there and probably won't never go there because it ain't open to the public. So it ain't like you can just get your damn bucket of chicken and your damn KFC Happy Meal and walk in the front door. It don't work like that. You know, just being the realest of the real, since, you know, you're real in California and you're the realest of the real, but guess what? There's a lot of other real people out there too. I'm in North Kakalaki and I'm as real as they come. So since you wanted to give out that little message last night at Elko's Live that people out here throwing subliminal messages, why don't you just be a man and why don't you just say it? I'm going to say it. Classic Car Guy, I wasn't sending no subliminal message to you, but apparently the shoe fits, so lace that bitch up. How about that? Now, I'm probably sure I'm going to lose some subscribers over it. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. I've been working on some stuff. I'm going to drop it and let you hear it all about it. Now, I ain't mad at you, Classic. I ain't mad at you. Like you said, it's kind of hypocrite, don't you think, when you say, stop sending people out here sending subliminal messages. If they want to, why don't you just drop the name? Why don't they say it? Well, ain't that kind of hypocrite because you were insinuating that people was out here throwing subliminal messages, but you didn't say who was throwing the subliminal messages. So, yeah, I said it. Now what? Now what? Now what? And that's not being being conceited. That's me being confident because I know what I can do. I show everything that I do. I've been doing this for 25 years. They ain't no hidden agenda here. There ain't no smoke and mirrors. There ain't nothing. My stuff's in magazines, been on the main floor, been on TV, been everywhere. My stuff, I have validation. What you got? What you got? We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Anytime you want to post what you've done, I'll wait. I do remember you calling me, Classic, and you had some problems with a 235 straight 6 with a dual Alsenhauer carburetor system and a distributor system with the points, and I told you how to fix it. Told you to get rid of the points and put some Petronics in it. I told you how to adjust the daggone the two one-barrel carburetors on it. You got to make one carburetor be the main carburetor, and then the other carburetor comes in when you go full throttle. And then you mess with it for just a little bit, and then you said, I'm done with it, I'm just going to pull it out and put a small block in it. So when the road got tough and the road got hard, you just give up. I said even take the 2-barrel carburetor system off and just run a 1-barrel. Just take one carburetor off and block it off and just run one carburetor. So don't make me be out the villain when I got text messages and phone calls proving that you call old JG trying to help you in Cali, and then you want to make out that I'm throwing subliminal messages and I'm the villain when just about 6 months ago you wanted to get in my pocket. You wanted to get in my pocket and me to haul you to SEMA and to all the big shows and let you rub shoulders with the king dingling, the guys that I know in the world. I was good then, and I was the best thing since sliced bread, but now I'm the villain. Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. No, it's a C10 hood. It's a C10 hood. But Classic, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. That's what I'm talking about, being wishy-washy. You boys and girls are like windshield wipers. Wish wash, wish wash, wish wash. Wish wash, wish wash. Wish wash. You boys are like, y'all like windshield wipers. Y'all wish wash, wish wash. When somebody calls you out on accountability, oh, he's picking on me. The big bad man from North Carolina is picking on me. Oh, he ain't got nothing. He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't picking on you, Carl. I ain't picking on you, Classic. I'm just saying what everybody else is feeling. I ain't got no filter. So was that subliminal messages for you? I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. What does bother me is people flip the narrative and flip the script to change to make them look like they're the victim. Oh, feel for me. Oh, feel for me. Oh, JG's picking on me. Oh, JG's picking on me. Stop acting like a little... Stop being the victim. You ain't the victim. Stop picking on me. He's picking on me. Show me where the bad man hurts you. Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, me, oh, my. Man, they wouldn't know a tough situation if it hit them right in the damn forehead. They wouldn't know a tough situation if it hit them right in the damn head. They wouldn't know. And old Bill on a budget tells me to leave the noise alone. Well, Bill, you know I ain't wired that way. You know I call jokers out the way I see it. If the shoe fits, lace that bitch up. I'm sorry, Bill. I know Bill on the budget was here earlier, and he might be listening. And if Mama Bill's listening, I apologize. I'm sorry, cover your ears. But I ain't taking no more shit from nobody else. I'm gonna call it like it is. You can't fix stupid, but you can fix ugly. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on here about 45 minutes. So let me give you a little walk around right quick. Let me show you what we got going on. Let me show you right quick. So I'm gonna finish this joker up. Man, I don't know how these problems find you. Feels good to be me. I'll say that. No, it's just. No, I was on Elco's Live last night. You know, I just popped in on Elco's Live and Classic's up there and the whole damn goof troops in the damn chat. And Classic's up there talking about, I commented, and as soon as I commented, he said, yeah, I'm not doing the YouTube thing because people throws out subliminal messages and this and that. Whatever. Just be real and just say their name and stop throwing out subliminal messages. Well, I mean, ain't that like hypocrite because you just said people sowing through subliminal messages? Why don't you say the name of the person that you insinuating is throwing subliminal messages? I was just saying if the shoe fits, wear it. So I clarified it. I made a post last night, 12 hours ago. I made a post and I said, Carl, I couldn't tag Classic, I guess because he's got me blocked or banned, you know, blocked or banned, you know, like some little schoolgirl crazy, stupid crap. Let me block somebody. Whatever. Let me block somebody. So there you go. I said it. So, and then I lost a few subscribers on it, but it's okay. It's all fine. So, yeah. All right. So right here, here's the hood. I'll finish that up. Look at that right there, boys and girls. If y'all ain't missed that right there, I'll be back. I'll be back at 8 o'clock. I got to go eat. Supper's done. So let me go eat. Go put another load of clothes in the dryer. But look at that right there. All right, boys and girls. Yeah, look at that right there. See, we do big boy shit over here. All right, boys and girls. I'll be back about 8 o'clock. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'll be back in a little bit. Let me finish this right here. Let me go in here and get some stuff squared away. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch, try sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first at loose and drag. Peace on the chicken grease. I'm out.